look back at the season from hell that the Fever had, none of us expected them to be in this situation. None of us expected them to be winning a very close Game 3.
Caitlin Clark just shocked the entire basketball world. Every critic, every so-called analyst who doubted her, completely silenced. A Fever insider has confirmed it. Clark is 100% recovered from that groin injury. And here's the bombshell. Indiana Fever are officially headed to the WNBA Finals, and Clark herself just announced she's suiting up. Yes, she's back, and this changes absolutely everything. The whole league is now on notice. But here's the real question. If you're Indiana's coach, do you take the risk and put Caitlin Clark in the finals lineup?
When she does come back, do you feel like...
I would not want to play the Indiana Fever, especially with a healthy Caitlin. I mean, that building, I got a little taste of it last year. And doing the Final Four, shows when she's on the court, when someone can really change the game in a couple moments like she can. She could be quiet for 10 minutes and then pop, pop, pop. It's 4 threes and the game's out of reach. And I think what the Fever are doing without her, that's going to help them in the future too, knowing that they can win a game when she's not on the court or she's not, at her best. So yeah, that Fever team, I would not want to play them with a healthy Caitlin.
Let's be real. The Indiana Fever weren't supposed to be here. Not this year. Not with a young roster, key injuries, and analysts everywhere saying they were still a year away. At best, the experts had them penciled in as fringe playoff hopefuls. Then Caitlin Clark went down with that groin injury, and the book was slammed shut on Indiana's season. But the Fever never read that script. Instead of folding, they clawed through the toughest stretch of their schedule. Aaliyah Boston owned the paint like it was South Carolina all over again. Kelsey Money Mitchell buried daggers when games hung in the balance. And Odyssey Sims became the steady hand every young team dreams of in the playoffs, making hustle plays that swing entire series, even if the box score never tells the story. That grit paid off. Indiana made history, punching their ticket to the WNBA Finals. But then came the announcement that sent shockwaves through the entire sports world. Caitlin Clark is back. Fully cleared. Playing in the finals. Understand how wild that is. The same media that declared her season over now has to eat their words. The same haters who laughed when she limped off the floor now have to watch her return on the biggest stage in women's basketball. Clark didn't just come back, she came back in the moment where it matters most. And that isn't just a storyline. That's a power shift because Clark changes everything. Her range stretches defenses to the parking lot. Her vision carves open lanes for Boston and Mitchell. Her presence alone boosts the confidence of every single player in a Fever jersey. Even at 80%, her gravity bends the game. Opponents can't double Boston without leaving Clark free. They can't trap Mitchell without paying for it. Every possession becomes a nightmare of bad choices. And for Vegas or New York, the so-called super teams, the timing couldn't be worse. They were already sweating after Indiana bulldozed through the playoffs without Clark. Now they have to face a squad that's not just fearless but fully reloaded. They thought they'd dodged a bullet. Instead, they're staring at a live grenade. But here's the kicker. This wasn't luck. The Fever only submitted 11 players for their playoff roster when the league allows 12. Most people shrugged it off. Depth issue may be a mistake. Turns out it was chess, not checkers. That open slot gave them the flexibility to bring Clark back at the perfect moment. They never truly closed the door. They played it cool, let speculation build, then dropped the bomb right when it would hit hardest. That's not just strategy. That's showmanship.